You know, as we think about solutions for problems, we have to keep in mind that our landscape is constantly changing, both in the technology standpoint and even the needs of our patients. And so we have to be ever vigilant about always striving for evolution. What's the next thing? Come on, don't quit on me now. So I like this one about solving problems, right? So we have to figure out how to take a complex problem and find a very simple solution. So what's the simplest solution to this equation that asks us to find x? Well, x is right there. So that's your answer. So in winding things up, I want to just kind of come full circle and let you know about Moose. So this is Moose 1 year after you saw him with that picture with the pager. 82 pounds, fully functional black lab, just as big and oafy as you would expect a black lab to be. And this is a picture with Moose with that very same pager you saw him at the beginning, just to remind you what that looked like. So I'm happy to say Moose just celebrated his 8th birthday. He's living a very happy life, I like to think. Thank you. But again, it was trying to figure out a solution to a problem that wasn't necessarily obvious, but evolving and working with it. And just like I like to be progressive with what I do in work, I thought I'd share one last video with you with one of my hobbies outside of work, which is something that some of you may have heard of called flyboarding. And so I want to give you a little bit of a look at what do I do outside of my day job. So that's just a little bit about who I am, what I do, how I use what you do to do my job every day. And that's pretty much all I have for everybody. I'm happy to entertain any questions that anybody might have. Otherwise, it sounds like you have a pretty full agenda for the rest of the afternoon. Yes, sir?
Do you have any, like, normal sports?
That's a good question. Well, I guess biking and running and swimming are normal when you're not doing them together. But I'm looking forward to getting back to some of that as soon as I can get this off my foot. But you know, I think just to give you an idea of who are these surgeons that are using your devices. We're not all stuffy old geezers that just don't do anything but operate. But I think I like to think I do it well and live a well-rounded life. So, all right. Well, thank you very much for your time this afternoon.